Welcome everybody to another episode of Everything Naija Football, where we check out the biggest stories making the rounds in the world of football right here in Ekiti and beyond Ekiti. We talk about what is going on in Nigerian football and also across Africa. We understand that yesterday, biggest event as far as CAF is concerned. CAF Awards did go down yesterday, but we saw lots of our players scooping different prizes for themselves. It went down in Morocco where Victor Osimhen, Asisa Oshoala, Chiamaka Nnadozie all hogging the headlines, and this time around for good reasons. Many are excited, lots of Nigerian fans are excited. For the very first time in a long time, Victor Osimhen, the 24-year-old, winning that prestigious award. The last time a Nigerian player won it was way back in 1999 when Nwankwo Kanu, the legend who played in Ajax Amsterdam, played for Portsmouth, played for West Bromwich Albion as well as Arsenal, got the award. Now Victor Osimhen, before him, some players did come close. Talk about Austin JJ Okosha coming second at a point in time. The recent one was Mikel Obi in 2013, came second behind Yaya Toure, and now year 2023, Victor Osimhen scooped the award for himself. We talk about what happened over the weekend in the Nigerian Premier Football League, where we understand likes of Akwa United, Gombe United, Remo Stars all returned to winning ways. Sunshine Stars lost away at home to Bendel Insurance. Now, what transpired as well across the Atlantic in the diaspora, where some of Nigerian players did well for themselves. We're talking Siri Desires getting all the score sheets for Rangers yet again. Yira Collins formed his magic boots back, scored again. Tolu Arokodare was also in the mix for Genk as they pipped their opponent UPM by 3-1. We'll talk more of this one and verifying details. It's good to be back here. My name is Joshua Ojo. Fortunately, I'm flying solo again this week, but trust me, I'll do very well to make sure you enjoy every bit of the time that we have right here as we quickly look into the biggest stories that we have right here. And we begin the conversation from yesterday's CAF Awards that did go down in Morocco. Players, 10 big Atlanta, coaches, Zaire Ellis of South Africa, and some other coaches, big dignitaries that has lots of CAF big dignitaries here. The CAF president was in the mix, also some other entertainers as well. The players, as far as CAF is concerned, were all present in that particular one. And then we quickly look at some of the awards, despite the fact that at a point in time we had bulk of players nominated for different awards, but then at a point in time was reduced and cut down, trimmed down to top 3 as we've expected. Some of Nigerian descent made it the top 3. We're talking Chiamaka Nnadozie, Asisa Oshoala, Victor Osimhen, Deborah Abiodun. We're all in the mix, but then also in the National Team Year of the Year, Nigeria too did make the short list as they eventually won. We'll quickly talk about how the journey did pan out for Nigerian stars, as well as how the events went down yesterday. I'll quickly tell you the full story right there as regards CAF Awards yesterday. The Confederation of African Football on Monday held its annual ceremony in Marrakesh, Morocco. Nigeria dominated the night all through. The CAF Awards 2023 taking home 2 of the top honors. Asisa Oshoala was named the Best African Footballer of the Year award, female category, while Victor Osimhen too was named as the Player of the Year award. Nigerian icon Asisa Oshoala secured the CAF Player of the Year award for the record of 6th-time massive, you could say. The attacker dominance continued as she inspired Barcelona to Champions League glory finish as the club top scorer with a total of 27 goals across all competitions. Last season, Morocco's Walid Regragui was crowned the CAF Best Coach of the Year in the men's category, recognized for guiding the Atlas Lions of Morocco to the semi-finals of the World Cup, the first ever Africa to get to that stage. South Africa, Zaire Ellis has secured the Best Coach award in the women's category for outstanding work, with Bayana of South Africa winning the Women's African Cup of Nations with them in the last edition, getting into the round of 16 at the World Cup as well. Now, CAF Inter Club was given to South Africa, and Alali Pasitao won the CAF Interclub Player of the Year, while Senegalese kid, 19-year-old that plays for Metz, Lamine Camara, won the CAF Young Player of the Year award. Moroccan prodigy Nesri Chad won the inaugural CAF Women's Player of the Year award, while Morocco's men national team won the Team of the Year. As far as male is concerned, we could give it to them, getting that feat all the way from the group stage to the semi-finals of the World Cup. They were fantastic. Egyptian giant Alali did win the male club of the year with women's award, going to the South African team, talking about Mamelodi Sundowns ladies. South Africa dominated the continental best 11 players. The women category, 2 members of Morocco, a World Cup semi-final team, were included in the male version. Well, the ultimate winner in each category were decided through the voting process involving a panel comprising of CAF technical committee, head coaches, national team captains, as well as media professionals. Now, we quickly take you through the list of winners of the CAF Awards. Player of the Year would go to Victor Osimhen of Nigeria, that plays for Napoli. Player of the Year, women category, Asisa Oshoala won. Inter Club Player of the Year, Pesitao, plays for South Africa, and Al Ahly of Egypt. Inter Player of the Year, Fatima Taganot of Morocco, that plays for Ayas Far. Coach of the Year male did go to Walid Regragui, while for the women it was Desire Ellis, South African national team coach. Goalkeeper of the Year for men, Yassin Bono, that now plays for Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, was formerly with Sevilla. Goalkeeper of the Year did go to Chama Kanadozie, that plays for Paris FC and Super Falcons of Nigeria. Young Player of the Year for men, Lamine Camara, that plays for Senegal and Men's. Young Player of the Year for women's, Nesri El Chad of Morocco. National Team of the Year for male team, Morocco. National Team of the Year for women's, Nigeria. The Club of the Year for male, Al Ahly of Egypt. We'll talk about the road to getting this particular prestigious award for both male and female category. Victor Osimhen, after 33 years, helped Napoli to win the Scudetto, being the highest goal scorer, also winning an individual award for himself. Now, beyond playing for the club, he's also firing from all cylinders for the international scene. When you talk about Nigeria, he scored a couple of recent goals, one of the fastest rising strikers, and many have tipped him to beat the record of the legendary man that scored 37 goals for Nigeria across some competitive matches, talking about the late Rashidi Yekini. And now, the 4-year-old Victor Osimhen has won the CAF Best Player of the Year award. Asisa Oshoala, amongst playing shortlisted with Barbara Banda, we're talking Tembi Gatlana of South Africa, was able to win it for the record of 6th time. And now, many said, are we not tired of seeing this face? But you will give it to her anytime, any day. She has been fantastic, both for Nigeria and at the club level, helping Barcelona Femini at the very top stage. Now, before, the conversation was around FC Lyon ladies, and now they've been dominating for quite some time now. But you look at FC Lyon ladies and you look at FC Barcelona, you give it to Barcelona Femini because they've been fantastic. A bulk of those players that played in the Barcelona squad did go to the World Cup with Spain, and they ended up winning. Asisa Oshoala did help Nigerian Super Falcons to the second round of the World Cup that was held in New Zealand and Australia earlier this year. Nigeria did quite well for themselves, being one of the best teams in that particular encounter. Now, we'll talk about the CAF Best 11 in the male category. Victor Osimhen made the cut, as well as Mohamed Salah. We're talking Sadio Mane, Sofiane Amrabat, and some other decent players that played for Africa. You look at them, you say they did deserve it. Likes of Marseille centre-back, Ansel Mbeba was also in the mix. And the lady between the sticks was Mamelodi Sundowns and South Africa goalkeeper Lamini. In the defense line, Michel Alozie got the nod. Ohale also was part of that mix. Ramalepe of South Africa. Further in the midfield, we saw a couple of decent players. And up front, the Malawian international that plays for Paris Saint-Germain was a part of that mix. Asisa Oshoala and Barbara Banda completes that particular one. That is the state of things as far as the CAF Awards did go down yesterday night. Congratulations to everybody, every player that did win a particular award for themselves. Now, coming back home, a lot of players did say something that, as far as Africa is concerned, we need to work more hard to ensure that we are at the best and we sing ourselves very high across Europe. Now beyond talking tough, what will some of the players have encouraged and indulged some of these federations to as well as come back home to build and rebrand the football that it is achievable once they put their minds to it. So now the conversation is African teams can win the World Cup, can conquer the world. We've seen sparks of brilliance over the time when Nigeria Super Falcons, talking Bayana of South Africa, as well as the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco, did go to the World Cup and they did well. And in the men's edition, Morocco went all the way to the semi-finals before losing out on the third place. Now, beyond this, the CAF president Motsepe, as well as some other players that did win yesterday awards, have said that different federations should do well to invest more in their football. It's achievable. Nigeria, African teams can do well to conquer the world. Away from the CAF stories now, we quickly go to what happened over the weekend in the CAF Champions League. Latest stories from the CAF Champions League match 3. We'll quickly check how teams fared over the weekend. On Friday, the 8th of December 2023, matches were upon us in the African continent, where the Champions League Etio did beat Al Hilal of Sudan by a long goal, and in CAF Champions League Group D, Al Ali and Belouizdad of Algeria played a goalless draw. Madema and Young Africans played a 1-1 draw, and on Saturday we also saw actions over us in Adibo and TP Mazembe in Group A played a goalless draw. Galaxy FC lost to ASEC Mimosa of Ivory Coast by 2-0. Wydad Casablanca returned to winning ways after losing 2 games, beat Simba FC of Tanzania by Longo. Esperance and Pedro de Luanda of Angola played a goalless draw, while Zamalek beat Sagrada Esperança by Longo. And on Sunday, well, we understand that Mamelodi Sundowns and Pyramids played out a goalless draw in Group A. We'll quickly check out the teams first now. Standings from Group A, we understand that Mamelodi Sundowns topped the group, having played 3 games, 4 points so far. TP Mazembe, same points with Mamelodi Sundowns, and Adibo 4 points, Pyramids 4 points. All 4 teams having 4 points in that particular group, and it's a matter of goal inferiority and superiority that keeps them where they are. In Group B, ASEC Mimosa now leads the group with 7 points, followed by Galaxy FC by 4 points. Wydad Casablanca, after that win against Simba, third on the log with 3 points. Simba FC last team on the log with just 2 points. Pedro de Luanda in Group C of CAF Champions League, 7 points from 3 games. Esperance of Tunisia, 4 points from 3 games. Al Hilal of Sudan at 3 points from 3 games. Etio the Sahel of Tunisia, 3 points from 3 games. In Group D, Al Ahly 5 points from 3 games. Belouizdad is having 4 points. Madema of Ghana played 3 matches at 4 points, and Young Africans with 2 points out of 3 games. Now we could look at matches that will be upon us over the weekend. The next weekend, as we understand that TP Mazembe will be up against Nadibo in a reverse leg. This time around, Nadibo will play at the Democratic Republic of Congo. Simba SC will welcome Wydad Casablanca. Pyramids will welcome Mamelodi Sundowns. ASEC Mimosa and Galaxy FC will face off. Pedro de Luanda and Esperance of Tunisia will welcome Belouizdad, will entertain Al Ahly, while Al Hilal of Sudan will welcome Etio the Sahel of Tunisia. Young Africans will lock arms with Madema in round 4 of that particular match. Away from that now, we'll quickly talk about CAF Confederations League, where we understand Nigerian representative in that mix, Rivers United, did beat their opponent by a long goal, courtesy of that goal from Yima Wangwa in the first 45 minutes. They showed composure, good team synergy, good display of football. But many say a little bit of thing is still lacking in that particular Rivers United setup, but sometimes you play bad and then you get the 3 points. Now, as it is, 3 games, Rivers United have been able to manage 6 points, having losing just a game away from home. They defeated Academica de Lobito by 3-0 in the first match. Left the shores of Nigeria to play in Ghana. They lost 2-1. Alex Oyowa scoring the consolatory goal. And now coming back home, 1-0 ended in Uyo. Yima Wangwa, the captain of the side, was the man that actually helped Rivers United to get all 3 points. Now the reverse leg, Stanley Oguma is talking tough ahead of that match with Club African on Sunday. He says he wants to pick up away points, not just a point, away win, to put Rivers United in a comfortable position going into the next match. Now if they get a win in that particular one, 9 points from 4 games it will be. Now just a point will confirm their space in the quarterfinals of this year's CAF Confederations Cup. We're hoping to see what Stanley Oguma and Salisu Yusuf can do in the technical area on and off the pitch, and we're also looking for what the players can do on the field of play by the time the lock comes with fellow African teams, Club Africans, all the way from Tunisia on Sunday. Now we quickly look at other results and talk about how things did pan out over the weekend in the CAF Confederations Cup. We understand that in Group A, Al Hilal defeated Super Sports United of South Africa by 2-1. USM Moja beat Future FC by Longo. Al Salim defeated Soa FC by Longo. Rivers United, we said earlier, beat Club African by 1-0. Academica de Lobito lost to Dream FC 2-3 in a keenly contested match right there. Well, it was Dream FC that did well for themselves, scoring first in the 10th minute through Abdulaziz Isaiah, and Nello equalized for the hosts, white John Antwi, scored in the 58th minute to put Dreams FC back in front, and further scored one more goal by Gale in the 88th minute before Samuel reduced his deficit in the 90th minute. Dreams FC were able to hold on to that particular win as they were able to beat Academica de Lobito by 2-3 away from home. Now in Group D, RS Berkane beat Doublers Noah by 2-0. Sekune United and Stade Malien played out a goalless draw. We quickly check the standings now, see how these teams fared after match day 3. In Group A, we understand USM Moja are top of the log after winning 3 games from 3, 9 points so far. Future FC beating 2 out of their opponents, now have 6 points. Al Hilal have 3 points. Super Sports United no points yet after 3 games. Zamalek in Group B, Zamalek are top of the log having won 3 games from 3. Abu Salim 6 points. Sagrada Esperanca and Soa FC occupies the 3rd and 4th position respectively with 3 and 0 points. And in Group C, Club Africans top on the log with goal superiority. Same goes with Rivers United, 6 points. Rivers United occupies the 2nd position with 6 points as well. Dreams FC are 6 points from 3 games as well. Now makes it 3 teams with 6 games. A team that is yet to pick up a win in that particular group is Academica de Lobito, having played 3 games with minus 6 goals. They've scored 2, but they conceded more. Now occupies the 4th position. In Group D, RS Berkane occupies the 1st position in that group with 9 points, beating 3 of their opponents. Stade Malien 4 points, same points with Sekune United of South Africa, and Doublers Now of Congo are yet to pick a point in that particular group. They are the last on the log with no points yet. With the breaks here very quickly, and when we're back, we'll talk about Nigerian Premier Football League. How things were unfolded over the Aqua United, Fatai Osho returning to winning ways, Gombe United, Raymond Star Sports Club of Ikene beating Kwara United in front of their own fans, Bendel Insurance defeating Sunshine Stars. We'll talk more about this. Before then, let's enjoy some of the clips from the Nigerian Premier Football League match day 13. Stay right here with us. We'll be right back.
That if you want to, that the foundation of any team has to do with
and that is a goal.
My goodness me,
they have finally conceded at home.
3 minutes on the clock.
They have conceded at home. For the first time this season, the net of Naija Tornadoes has been breached. We were just praising their defensive setup, but that was way too easy. They are live at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna State, the adopted home ground of Naija Tornadoes, where they are trailing Plateau United by 1-0, scored by Harrison Eba after 3 minutes. But here's the chance again. Here's the chance, and it's 1-1. Oh no! Mustafa Abdullahi to the rescue there after Bamidele proceedings to the same way as Mohamed Hussein as well. But this is Yahuza Bala, and he's off the bar, and he's falling down to Bashir again, and this should be it.
And Jide Fatoko is controlling that midfield as well.
Akinle, great ball into the thing out box. And Diojo.
Well, that's a one-time balling to Alimi. The flag is down. Remo Stars, can they come forward? Ogunribide, come back! And decides to go for the clutch strike. Well, maybe you have seen something different, but
it's a lack of technique.
I'm not sure how many have really threatened the goalkeeper, Alimi. And now Ogunribide. A few step overs to get away from his marker. Great ball into the box at this time!
But no one could get a finish to that one. Polo Bata. Ismail Saki. Inside of goal! And a great block there! Sunday Anian with a powerful header. Chukwudemeze. Ismail Saki inside of goal! And he takes it one time to the message, and a miss once again. The chances are coming for Bendel Insurance. One back cleanly by Sunday Ania, who pick out Ismail Saki. Ismail Saki has space to Bond.
It's shot in. Well saved by Lucky Abdullahi. Bala Akintunde. Ubong Etienne with a corner. Who rises highest? Uche Collins. Somehow the ball miraculously comes out of the net.
Over his dress code. And he's been yellow carded. And here comes a chance. Yusuf Abdullah again. Taking that opportunity. but not converted. And there was no foul, so says the referee. Might have just time in the box. And it's a goal!
Welcome back from that break. Before we left, we said we were going to talk about how things were unfolded over the weekend in the Nigerian Premier Football League. We understand that Plateau United pick up an away win from home. Doma United beating 10-man Kano Pillars at the Pantami Stadium. Bendel Insurance beat Sunshine Stars at the Samuel Ogbomedia Stadium in Benin. Akwa United, Bayelsa United, Remo Star Sports Club of Ikene, Gombe United all returning to winning ways. I'll quickly check out what this could mean on the log and also total of the results that were upon us on Saturday, 9th of December, the match day 13th of that league. Doma United beat Kano Pillars by Lungo, and after that match, Coach Abdul Maikaba was interviewed. He was asked, why did you leave out the player that scored 5 goals in that encounter with Gombe United? He said that after he scored 5 goals, he had lots of agents all over the boys, agents that were trying to sell him out and project him outside of the world. We even took his phone away from him. He's still a young boy, and then he needs to focus more and do more for himself and as well as the club. He said whatever he's doing as at this moment will not get to his head, and now many said they respect the move as well as the decision taken by Abdul Maikaba, the coach of Kano Pillars. And other results: Bendel Insurance, Benjamin Tanimo scored the 3rd minute penalty shooter. Sunshine Stars 1-0 handed. They beat Sunshine Stars. Bayelsa United beat Coal City Boys 2-0 in handed at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa. Enyimba defeated Abia Warriors in an Oriental derby 2-1 handed. Shooting Stars and Katsina United played a 1-1 draw at the Lekon Salami Stadium Adama Simba in Ibadan. Gombe United and Atlant played 2-0 in favor of the Savannah Scorpions, while Akwa United, courtesy of Oguntayo Sheyi's goal, beat Dobi Stars by Longo. Remo Stars defeated Kwara United by 2-0. Naija Tornadoes lost at home to Plateau United 2-3 handed, and the match between Sporting Lagos and Rivers United was postponed due to Rivers United continental engagement. We quickly check the log now and see how the team stands after match day 13. Remo Stars occupies the first position, having played 13 games. They've been able to win 8, draw 2, and lost 3. 26 points they've been able to gain so far this season. Doma United second on the log, just a point behind Remo Stars Sports Club of Ikene. Alobi Stars are 3rd on the log with 23 points from 13 games. And Yimba with a game in hand that occupies the first position, 12 games, 22 points. Bendel Insurance 5th on the log, 20 points so far. Plateau United as well as Shooting Stars and Kano Pillars have 19 points, occupies 7th and 8th positions respectively. In 10th on the log, 9th on the log is Abia Warriors, 17 points from 13 games. Sporting Lagos 10th on the log, 12 games, 16 points, same points with Sunshine Stars of Akure, who are 11th on the log. Now 12th is Rangers International, who have dropped drastically since the start of the season. Now 15 points so far, they occupy the 12th position. Kwara United, after losing to Remo Stars in Ikene, occupies the 13th position with 15 points from 13 games. Gombe United 13 games, available to gain 15 points so far. Katsina United 15th on the log, 12 games played so far with a game in hand. Now they have 14 points. Akwa United occupies the 16th position, the promise keeper, after that win against Dobi Stars of Makurdi in Eke Township Stadium. Have 14 points from 16 games. Bayelsa United are 17th on the log with 12 games, 13 points so far they've been able to get. Unfamiliar position for Rivers United, 18th on the log, 12 points there. They have quite some decent outstanding. 4 games yet to be played due to continental engagement, and now each will extend to 5 now in that particular contest. Now, for a long period of time, we've talked about Nigerian players, club license, Nigerian teams, club license, and registration of players. 40 total number of players registered for every season. 40 players total, and now you play continental engagement, and before the next match of the continental engagement, you cannot play a match during weekdays, talking Wednesday, Tuesday, then you return to CAF Confederations Cup to play again. We've seen this in the elite leagues like the French Ligue 1, England Premier League, whereby they play Champions League football on Wednesday and they play football on Saturday again. Many have said by the time Rivers United are done with their continental engagement, when they start playing, it's more or less like an easy task for them winning all through. Or do you think the league body management, the league management should do something to this, ensure that you have the players at hand, 40 players? Are you telling me that you cannot squeeze out some players that will play during the weekdays as far as Nigerian Premier League football is concerned? Away from that, now we'll talk about 19th on the log, Naija Tornadoes, 12 points from 13 games. Etland FC, who won last week, their first win of the season, 20th on the log with just 10 points from 13 games. Now that is the state of things as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned. Now quickly cross the Atlantic. Now we'll check out how players fared over the weekend with Nigerian players in diaspora. Ademola Lookman scores a brace for his team Atlanta as they secured a win over Chukwueze's side, talking about AC Milan. 3-2 ended at 3 points in the bag for Atlanta. Siri Desert scores for Rangers as they triumph over their opponents. Chidera Ojuke is known for his style and dribbling over the pitch on the field of play. Ojuke scores for Royal Antwerp in a 3-1 win over their opponents. In the discourse, one of Leicester City goals as they put 4 goals past Plymouth Argyle, as Alex Iwobi provided an assist in one of the goals for Fulham FC. You recall that in the midweek, Alex Iwobi scored twice against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and now many are saying this is a good performance as far as he has gotten to Fulham FC. More or less like a blessing for Nigerian national team, considering the fact they are really preparing for the African Cup of Nations to go down next year in Ivory Coast. And also another player in the news is Moses Uso that joined Last Links of Slavia Prague. He was also among the scorers for Last Links as they put 3 goals past 1 to their opponents. Tolu Arokodare of Genk was also in action coming back from injury. Ayira Collins saw having scored 2 goals last week, was also on the score sheet as his team put 3 goals past their opponent Eupen. 3-1 he ended in the Belgian Super League. This is how far we can go on this show on everything Naija football. Do well to join us again next week when we shall bring you another fresh and updated package of how things did go down in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Actions will be upon us later this week in the NNL as well as in the Nigerian Women's Football League. Ekiti United will play at home. Ekiti Queens will also play at home. But then, my name remains the same. I'm Joshua Ojo. I'll see you on the next one. I'll do well to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that anytime we drop a new video, you get to see the notification from there. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one.